I can't believe that I was so lucky. I can't believe that I got to love this person, and I also got them to love me too.
For the first time since Chadwick Boseman's passing, Simone Ledward, his widow, has opened up about the emotional and spiritual challenges she's faced. While his death shocked the world, Simone reveals that they had quietly prepared for it over the years. In an incredibly emotional video, she shares the heartbreaking truth of how they kept his battle with cancer a secret for so long, something fans never knew. Prepare yourself for her powerful and deeply personal story that will bring you to tears. In a deeply emotional interview with Whoopi Goldberg, Simone Ledward Boseman, the widow of the late actor Chadwick Boseman, revealed intimate details about their personal journey, sharing the hidden struggles Chadwick faced during his final years. The conversation, aired on Good Morning America, provided a rare glimpse into Simone's reflections on their relationship and Chadwick's choice to keep his battle with colon cancer private until the very end. Simone, now 31, spoke candidly about her overwhelming sense of disbelief and gratitude for the time she spent with Chadwick. As she recounted their love story, her emotions were palpable, and she broke down in tears. "I can't believe how lucky I was. I can't believe I got to love this person," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. Her words conveyed the deep impact Chadwick had on her life, and she also expressed the profound joy of having been loved by him in return. "And I also got him to love me too," she added, a tearful smile on her face. Their story began in 2014 in what Simone described as a chance encounter that would change both of their lives forever. At the time, Simone was working at the Hollywood Bowl, a renowned venue known for hosting iconic performances. Chadwick attended a tribute concert for James Brown there, and it was during this event that their paths first crossed. Simone recalled that from the outset, Chadwick made his interest clear. She shared a particular moment that highlighted his playful and charming nature. They were standing near the side of the stage when Chadwick, sensing that his subtle hints may not have been noticed, decided to make a bold move. In a light-hearted gesture, he bent down and untied one of Simone's shoelaces, turning it into a joke. Initially surprised, Simone soon realized that this was his way of flirting. After the playful act, Chadwick, ever the gentleman, apologized and retied the shoelace. This small but meaningful gesture marked the beginning of their connection. As their relationship developed, Simone's admiration for Chadwick grew stronger. She admired his thoughtfulness and the intentionality behind his actions, qualities that made her feel safe and valued. "He was so intentional," she said, her voice filled with admiration. "He never did anything without a purpose. I knew I could follow him anywhere because he always had a plan." Simone's trust in Chadwick was evident from the very beginning, and she felt certain that their relationship was destined to go deep. "When I realized that, it was like, okay, this is it. We're in this for the long haul." Simone's reflections on Chadwick revealed the profound respect she had for him, both as a person and as a partner. She described him as the most intelligent, caring, and genuine individual she had ever met. "He was the smartest, most caring, most genuine person I've ever known," Simone remarked. "He was real, authentic, and honest in everything he did, like nobody else I had ever met." This deep connection, built on trust and mutual respect, made their relationship not only unique, but also deeply meaningful to Simone. Their bond was strengthened by an undeniable sense of authenticity that shaped their love story. The couple's engagement was in October 2019, and they also held a quiet marriage before Chadwick's passing in August 2020, which reflected their strong bond and deep love for one another, even though the public was unaware of these personal milestones. Simone first met Chadwick when he was already a respected actor, known for his roles in shows and movies like Lincoln Heights, Persons Unknown, and Get On Up. Yet, it was his iconic role in Black Panther in 2018 that propelled him to global fame. Simone remembers the profound change that followed the film's release. "I met this person who was this wonderful man, and he then ended up being a global superstar," she shared. The success of Black Panther was a turning point in Chadwick's career. "After Black Panther came out, it did kind of happen overnight," Simone noted, emphasizing how Chadwick's life transformed from that moment as he became a global figure and an influential cultural symbol. Simone's thoughts on Chadwick go beyond his acting career. To her, he was not just an actor, he was a visionary, a leader, and a king. She feels deeply thankful for having stood by his side during such a defining chapter of his life. "He was an artist, and he was a leader, and he was a king. And that I got to be by his side for that he chose me to be by his side for that is just, it's the greatest blessing," she said, expressing her profound admiration for Chadwick, both for his work and for who he was as a person. Even in the face of Chadwick's loss, Simone finds comfort in the spiritual connection that endures between them. She described this bond as a beautiful spirit relationship, acknowledging that while the pain of his absence remains, it also provides a sense of peace and continuity. "Even with the pain of his loss, now I still get to have this beautiful spirit relationship with him," Simone shared. She finds comfort in the thought that Chadwick has become an ancestor, continuing to guide and inspire her, even though he is no longer physically present. "He is and he is never leaving me," she affirmed, illustrating how Chadwick's legacy lives on in her memories and the spiritual connection they share. Chadwick Boseman's rise to fame was some short of remarkable. With each performance, he captured the hearts of audiences around the world, showcasing a depth of talent that made him one of the most promising actors of his generation. His success seemed unstoppable, and his career was poised for even greater heights. However, behind his dazzling on-screen presence, Chadwick was facing a deeply personal and silent battle. In 2016, he was diagnosed with colon cancer, a disease that would go on to profoundly affect his life. Despite the challenges of his diagnosis, he continued to work tirelessly, delivering powerful performances while undergoing surgeries and treatments in private. His decision to keep his health struggles a secret, even from close friends and the public, revealed an incredible level of strength and determination. Throughout these years, Chadwick's circle of family and friends rallied behind him, offering unwavering support as he navigated this harrowing journey. While the world knew him for his larger-than-life roles, only a few knew the private pain he endured. His ability to continue working and performing at such a high level, despite his illness, speaks volumes about his resilience and the incredible discipline he maintained. Chadwick's decision to keep his cancer diagnosis private was a testament to his character. He wanted to focus on his work and the impact he could make, not just as an actor, but as a trailblazer for Black representation in film. His passing in August 2020 left a profound void in the industry, yet his legacy continues to inspire countless individuals. Simone Ledward Boseman, his wife, was a constant presence during this time. She spoke about the immense care they took to protect Chadwick's health from becoming public knowledge. "We had a very, very trusted circle of people who supported us," she shared, emphasizing the importance of discretion during such a difficult period. This close-knit circle not only helped manage the practicalities of his condition, but also provided emotional support, ensuring that Chadwick's battle remained a private matter. Simone also shared that Chadwick's choice to keep his diagnosis hidden was driven by his desire to control his narrative and spare others from the burden of his illness. She recalled how he was determined to maintain his composure, refusing to show any signs of weakness. His resolve to appear strong was part of a larger pattern in his life, one in which he relentlessly pursued excellence in his work and projected an image of strength, no matter the personal challenges he faced. However, beneath the surface, Chadwick's struggles were deeply more personal. Simone spoke about how his fight with cancer was not only physical, but also emotional and mental. "We all have fear. We all have doubt," she said, capturing the essence of his internal struggles. For Chadwick, those battles, facing his own fears, doubts, and searching for meaning, were sometimes more overwhelming than the illness itself. There were moments when Chadwick questioned whether he was on the right path, especially when external validation seemed scarce. Simone observed how his journey was one of deep introspection, noting that the answers he sought were always within him. "You're the only one with the answers," she reflected, illustrating how Chadwick's internal journey was as much about self-reliance as it was about his craft. Perhaps his greatest fear, as Simone revealed, was the thought of running out of time. Despite his remarkable achievements, he was haunted by the idea that he wouldn't be able to accomplish everything he hoped for in life. This fear of time slipping away fueled his tireless work ethic, pushing him to give his all even as he fought a terminal illness. Simone also shared how Chadwick carried the weight of being a mentor to many. "He knew how many people depended on him," she explained, highlighting the constant pressure of being a source of wisdom and guidance. While this role was a testament to his influence, it also contributed to his exhaustion. The expectation to have all the answers, while he too was searching for clarity, made life even more challenging. Prayer and introspection became vital factors as Chadwick navigated these complexities. Simone acknowledged that finding answers through prayer and personal reflection was not always a simple or clear-cut process. "When you go in prayer for answers, it's not always straightforward," she shared. The journey of introspection was often challenging, involving the need to interpret signs and navigate through complex emotions and thoughts. Simone described it as a hard road, a path that required deep personal effort and patience. For Chadwick, balancing his role as a source of strength and support for others with his own need for guidance was a significant emotional burden. It wasn't easy for him to maintain this balance while struggling with his own internal battles. Among Chadwick's many remarkable accomplishments, his portrayal of King T'Challa in Black Panther remains one of his most iconic and impactful roles. This performance not only marked a defining moment in his career, but also carried profound personal and cultural weight. Black Panther introduced Chadwick as the first black superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a groundbreaking moment that resonated deeply with fans around the world. Simone reflected on this role as an immense point of pride for Chadwick, underscoring the immense significance of this achievement. It was a powerful representation of his talent and his dedication to advocating for marginalized communities through his work. As Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was released, Simone took a moment to reflect on the film's importance, as well as the timing of Chadwick's health struggles. In a heartfelt interview, she expressed her gratitude that the sequel would continue to inspire audiences while also serving as a deeply personal reflection for her. Simone emphasized the lasting impact of Black Panther and its cultural legacy. She spoke about how the film's message, along with Chadwick's portrayal of King T'Challa, had inspired many. She believed that this positive influence would continue to resonate through the sequel. "I think that when one group of people is lifted up, that it creates space for another group of people to be lifted up, and then another and another," she explained. Her belief in the ripple effect of representation and empowerment spoke to the film's broader cultural importance, highlighting how it continues to inspire and impact diverse audiences. The timing of Chadwick's declining health in early 2020 coincided with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, which added complexity to their efforts to keep his illness private. Simone revealed that the pandemic's widespread impact made it easier for them to maintain discretion about Chadwick's condition. It was COVID when things were really starting to spiral, and that meant everyone was in their house, Simone noted. With the lockdowns and restrictions imposed globally, the world became more confined, and the usual external pressures on their private lives were significantly reduced. This global crisis brought an ironic twist of fortune for Chadwick and Simone. It seemed like, was this a crazy coincidence that we get to be inside and be here with family, together, and everyone in the world is also experiencing this togetherness in the midst of this awful and scary, unpredictable time? Simone pondered. The pandemic's isolation period offered Chadwick Boseman a rare opportunity to manage his health challenges with a level of privacy and seclusion that would have been hard to achieve otherwise. As the world experienced social distancing and lockdowns, the couple found a sense of normalcy within their own space. This protected them from the pressures of public appearances and the scrutiny of outsiders during such a personal and difficult time. In August 2020, during an Instagram Live appearance, fans noticed a striking change in Chadwick's appearance that raised immediate concerns. The actor, who had been secretly battling colon cancer for 4 years, appeared much slimmer than usual, leading many to worry about his well-being. The reactions from fans were filled with concern. "I hope you're okay, your appearance has changed, and I didn't recognize him at first. I do not like this weight loss, bro." The noticeable weight loss sparked speculation, with some assuming it might be linked to a role he was preparing for rather than the health struggles he was facing in silence. Despite the growing concern and public speculation, Chadwick maintained his privacy, carefully shielding his battle with cancer from the public eye. Simone Ledward Boseman, his wife, later spoke about the strength Chadwick demonstrated during that difficult time. She praised his unwavering authenticity and commitment, even while enduring immense personal challenges. Simone reflected on how Chadwick embodied qualities like perseverance, dedication, patience, and grace throughout his career and life. "Everything that you see is everything that he is," she shared, emphasizing how he remained true to himself despite the struggles he faced. His ability to balance personal hardships with his dedication to his craft spoke volumes about his character. Simone admired how Chadwick always presented his best self, even as he dealt with the physical toll of his illness. Throughout his career, Chadwick's approach to his work and public persona was defined by grace and authenticity. Simone highlighted how his deep commitment to his craft, along with his strong personal values, showed his unwavering focus on excellence. Even amid the toll his illness took on him, Chadwick's professionalism and inner strength were evident, making his ability to perform at the highest level even more remarkable. Before Chadwick Boseman's untimely passing, he and his wife, Simone Ledward Boseman, had several meaningful conversations about his legacy and the impact he wished to leave on the world beyond his celebrated acting career. Chadwick, known for his deep commitment to social change, always envisioned using his platform to make a difference, especially by empowering young people. His passion for education, particularly, led him to prioritize creating opportunities for students who might not otherwise have access to them. This passion culminated in a lasting tribute: the creation of a scholarship fund designed to assist incoming students with the cost of tuition at Howard University, the prestigious institution where Chadwick had honed his craft. This scholarship was much more than financial assistance. It embodied Chadwick's belief in the transformative power of education. It was a way to uplift future generations of students who shared his drive and vision for a better world. To further honor Chadwick's contributions to the arts and his unwavering dedication to his community, Howard University renamed its College of Fine Arts in his memory. This renaming not only solidified his legacy within the institution, but also ensured that his impact would continue to resonate with students for years to come. Simone often reflects on the intimate conversations they had about their vision for the future and the challenge of building a lasting legacy. "We don't have any children, and we were really faced with this question of, legacy, and how we continue to build on his ideas and his ideals and the uplifting of the community," she shared in a deeply personal reflection. Their decision to establish the scholarship fund and rename the college was not a hasty one, but a deliberate effort to honor Chadwick's values of education and community empowerment. Chadwick Boseman, the iconic actor who brought to life unforgettable characters like T'Challa in Black Panther, passed away on August 28, 2020, at the age of 43. His death shocked the world, as it came after a private battle with colon cancer, a diagnosis he had kept hidden from the public for 4 years. In his final moments, Boseman was at his Los Angeles home, surrounded by his loving wife, Simone Ledward Boseman, and close family members. In the years since Chadwick's passing, Simone has faced an incredibly difficult journey, one filled with both deep sorrow and a commitment to continuing his work. She has opened up about the complex emotions that have marked this period of grief. "Some days I'm doing worse than I'm really willing to acknowledge, and some days I'm doing better than I'm comfortable admitting," she said, candidly acknowledging the fluctuating nature of mourning. Her words reflect the multifaceted nature of grief, where moments of sadness and strength often coexist. Despite this personal struggle, Simone remains focused on preserving Chadwick's legacy and ensuring that the ideals they both held dear continue to inspire future generations. Boseman's estate was managed under the laws of California, as he had not left behind a will. This meant that his assets were distributed according to the state's intestacy laws, with his wife, Simone, taking a leading role in managing his affairs. With no clear instructions in place, the family navigated the legal process, with Simone at the forefront, ensuring that Chadwick's wishes were honored in whatever ways they could. Chadwick Boseman's net worth at the time of his death was estimated to be around $12 million. His wealth came from his successful career in acting, endorsements, and various business ventures. Boseman was best known for his groundbreaking role as T'Challa in Black Panther, but he also starred in a range of critically acclaimed films such as 42, 2013, Get On Up, 2014, and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, 2020. His work in these films, combined with his popularity in Hollywood, contributed significantly to his financial standing. Additionally, Boseman's estate likely included investments in real estate, royalties from his film work, and a range of other intellectual property from his time in the entertainment industry. While he was not known for flaunting his wealth, he did contribute to charitable causes and supported various nonprofit organizations, particularly those focused on education and youth empowerment. He was also involved in some endorsement deals, which added to his financial portfolio. In the absence of a will, his estate was carefully managed by his widow, Simone, and close family members, ensuring that his assets would be handled with respect to his legacy and charitable contributions. Despite the challenges posed by the legal complexities, the family worked to maintain Boseman's enduring legacy, both financially and personally, in a way that honored the quiet strength and integrity with which he lived his life. On September 4, 2020, just a week after his death, a public memorial service was held in Anderson, South Carolina, where Boseman spent much of his early years. This emotional service was a powerful reflection of the love and respect the community had for him. It featured tributes from people who had shaped his life, including his childhood pastor and Deanna Brown Thomas, the daughter of music legend James Brown, whom Boseman portrayed in the 2014 biographical film Get On Up. Their words highlighted both the personal and professional bonds Chadwick had forged over his lifetime. During the memorial, the city of Anderson announced plans to erect a permanent art memorial in Boseman's honor. This tribute was designed to celebrate his contributions to the arts, especially his role in breaking barriers for Black actors, and his inspiration to countless individuals who admired his resilience and achievements. The memorial was not only a recognition of his stellar career, but also a lasting reminder of his impact on future generations. In addition to the admiration and gratitude he has left behind, Chadwick Boseman's passing has also had a profound impact on the legacy he built. The future of Black Panther now hangs in uncertainty, His sudden death left fans wondering how the franchise could move forward, as finding someone to fill his iconic role seemed nearly impossible. When Black Panther was released in 2018, it quickly became one of the most successful films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Not only was it the first superhero movie to receive an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture, but it also grossed over $1.3 billion globally and won 3 prestigious Oscars. These remarkable achievements set the stage for its highly anticipated sequel, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Fans hoped the film would honor Boseman's legacy, continue the success of the first film, and tackle the challenge of introducing a new Black Panther following his untimely passing in 2020. The first trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever strikes a somber and emotional tone. With images steeped in African funeral traditions, it signals a deep sense of mourning for T'Challa's loss. We see the original characters, deeply saddened, struggling to hold back tears, emphasizing the pivotal role T'Challa's death plays in the film's plot. However, the most intriguing aspect of the trailer is the introduction of several new characters who will shape the future of the MCU. It seems that T'Challa's death has sparked a fierce conflict between Wakanda and Atlantis, the underwater kingdom led by Namor. In the comics, Namor is a key figure who frequently joins forces with various superhero teams. Atlantis is depicted as possessing technology on par with Wakanda, as well as the ability to control sea creatures. This clash between the two powerful nations is expected to be one of the most intense and consequential battles in MCU history. Building on this, the film not only explores the aftermath of T'Challa's death, but also how it reverberates beyond the fictional world, impacting the real world and fans around the globe. Through this narrative, the audience is reminded of the profound and irreplaceable legacy Boseman left behind, a legacy that transcends the realm of superheroes. His character's influence, much like his own, cannot be replaced. This sense of loss extended beyond the fictional world into the real-life mourning of Boseman's passing. Despite the immense public interest in where he was laid to rest, the exact details of his burial remained a closely guarded secret. Some speculated that Boseman was buried at the Welfare Baptist Church Cemetery in Belton, South Carolina. But these claims were quickly debunked by both the funeral home and the pastor of the church, who denied them. The family's decision to keep this information private reflected their desire for peace and privacy during such a profound time of mourning. As a result, the final resting place of Chadwick Boseman remains known only to his family, allowing them to preserve the sanctity of their grief. What do you think about Chadwick Boseman's widow's confessions? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.